Hey folks, Rob here, and I'm just out here in the building. It's 29 degrees here in eastern Kentucky. I come out to the shop and got a fire started. It still ain't warmed up real great in here yet. It's working on it. When I come out here, it was about 28 degrees out here in the shop, and I've been working on the fire there for a little bit. What I got planned for this evening, as soon as it warms up in here a little more, I got a little bit of a gunsmithing project I want to work on. But anyway, got my fire going there in the stove, and it's starting to warm up a little bit in here. It's been going about 30-45 minutes at this point. Probably about 30 minutes. Sorry, I don't mean to shake the camera so much. But we'll, and I got a little gunsmithing project over there I want to work on, do a video on. And we are up to about 42 degrees in here. So I'm going to give it a little more time, get it a little warmer. Get up about 60 degrees or so, and then we'll start working on this gunsmithing project I got going on over there. So just a little sneak peek. When I come back, we'll start working on it. Thanks for watching. Okay folks, it's warmed up in the building a little bit here, and what I got today, what I'm going to work on is I have my Girsan MC, or Regard MC. This is a Turkish made Beretta 92 or M9 clone, and what I ordered for it, I ordered these off Amazon, and they come in today. These are the CoolHand grips. These are a G10 grip. CoolHand grips, stay cool. I don't know. And these are the black and white. These are, I don't know if this has a particular, okay, Beretta 92 G10 grip sunburst, white and black. So, right there on your, and I'm trying out this new camera angle again, so if everything looks wonky, it's because I'm trying a different method there, setting the camera in front of me as opposed to trying to work around the tripod. So anyway, let's open these up and see what we got in your package. There's a coupon, stay cool, 10% off. So I guess if you go there and use that coupon, stay cool, you're gonna get 10% off the grips. Now these run about $39. On Amazon there was a couple different sets, and they do come with the little screws, the Allen head, or no, those are Torx, I think, and washers. So they come with a new set of screws and washers. We'll lay them right here, and then there's the other grip. So there's kind of what they look like. Now we're going to try, I have read online that these are probably going to require some fitting to fit the Regard. There's a little bit, just probably a 1/16, maybe not even a 1/16, maybe a 32nd of an inch difference in the depth of one of these. I've read that, we'll see. So I found me a screwdriver tip, and I'm going to remove these grip panels on the Girsan, and I'm using my little Hart screwdriver kit that I picked up at Walmart the other day for $5. And we're just going to take out these old screws, set them aside. Now these grips appear like they may have been off at one time. Either that or the screws from the factory are not the most well finished and cut screws. I haven't taken them off, but they appear like maybe they might have. This gun was basically new, so I can't see the grips having been taken off. So there's that side off. Let's take the magazine out. Now I have read that with the screws that come supplied with this, that sometimes these are really thin grip panels. I don't know if you can see there, but how thin these are. These are super thin panels. They're like real well made. They're not super sharp texture. And this gun is unloaded. This gun is not loaded. So let's remove this side. And they're really thin grip panels. So if you put them on a standard Beretta, the difference in the thickness of the factory grips and these, I've read that people have had to shorten the screws down a little bit, that they go through and bind up the magazine. But we'll see how that works with this Girsan. So we're going to remove those factory grips, and we'll just see what kind of, if I read some reviews on Amazon that said they fit perfectly, and others have said they needed a little work. So I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, let's see. So it drops over there, and yes, there is just a, I don't know if you can see this, but right there, there's just a very small amount that we're going to take away. So in order to do that, I got my little file set, and we're just going to take a little, probably this little round file. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take, it's a little tight on this upper part here. So what I'm going to do is take this file, I don't know if you can see that or not, and just file ever so slightly on that upper radius. And we're not going to go a whole lot at a time before we test fit them again. So we're going to do this slowly. I'm going to put them back on, and honestly, I don't think that will take a whole lot more. Let's do a little more. Okay. Now let's try this again. And oh, we're so close. We're on there. Let's see. We are very, very close. Actually, that just went on. So it didn't take much. I might take just a hair more off that, just so they're not super. That gives them a little bit of. Let's lay the gun out of the way. But let's take just a little bit more out of this top radius. Just enough to give it just a little more wiggle room. We want to leave a little bit of a shelf there for the screw head to lay in, so we don't want to take all that off. So let's see how that works. So that one fits over. Oh yeah, right there. So, all right, we got that one. That didn't take much. You know, I read that people had a little bit of a, just a little bit of fitting to do on them, but nothing serious, nothing I read. So in your package, you get your 4 rubber washers, and you put those in, and then it comes with these little, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's get it in the light. Little hex type. So what we're going to do is we're going to set one of our rubber washers in there. And this is just so you don't have to over tighten your grips. Kind of keeps them tight. We're not going to over tighten these. We just want them snugged up. Am I in frame? So just going to give that one a little bit of a tighten. Then we're going to come down, put on another washer. And I don't guess you'd have to use these washers. Actually, I'm missing one, I think. There's only 3 in that package, unless... Huh. No, there's not. I put 2 on already. So, make sure you don't cross thread your little screw. I gotta say, that's a pretty sharp looking grip. What I was talking about though, they had a couple different models of these that were less expensive. These were $25. The others are usually $39 for the like the OD green. See, that's not protruding through. Yeah, that's not protruding through at all. And like I said, I don't want to over tighten these. Just want them snugged down real good. Starting to get nice and warm out here in the building. So let's insert our mag and see if we get any drag or anything. So, nope, mag still shoots out. So there's what it looks like so far on that side. So let's flip it over here and see how much fitting the other side needs. So we're going to, oh, honestly, this one is so close. Oh, that didn't need any. That one just popped on there. So one side needs a little bit of fitting, the other side did. That's awesome. I know the Girsan is supposed to be a direct copy, and I've actually read some articles where even with Berettas they had to be fit a little bit because, you know, these things are, even though they're probably CNC cut, there's probably a little bit of variation in the in them. So, and these come with the, like I said, they come with the washers and the new little screw set, which really is the screws themselves are a pretty nice upgrade. That one feels like it's a little, didn't start right. So I like this much better. You're not going to booger up your grip screws by using these type of Torx wrench. It's a star-like bit. But yeah, so far nothing's protruding. Screws are not too long. Yeah, perfect. And like I said, don't want to get them overly tight, but I do want them tight enough they're not going to back off. But with that rubber O-ring, that should keep them tight. So anyway, oh, that looks nice. Those have a really nice feel to them. They're grippy, but they're not like sandpapery, overly aggressive. You can feel it more so when you go like this, and when you pull back, you can feel that that texturing on that. So anyway, these are the black and white. They have them in like FDE, Desert Tan, green. But yeah, these were $25. And I don't know if you can see there, but the fit is perfect. You got your little red spacers here. You got red, like a red liner there on the back for your spacer. Just a sharp grip. I'm pleased. That is a little bit right there. That could have been contoured just a little bit better, but there's probably just a slight difference in the frame of the Girsan, the way it radiuses over as opposed to the Beretta. And I could take that off and take the Dremel and relieve that a little bit, but honestly, in your hand, you don't notice it. It's not really, to me, that's not an issue. They fit tight. They're not, there's no gaps. Yeah, I'm well pleased with that. So anyway, guys, that's just a little project I thought we'd work on out here in the shop tonight, because I worked yesterday. I got off at 8 a.m. this morning. Come home and I slept about 3 hours, and I got up, and because I'm off the next 3 days, so if I come home from work and go to bed and sleep all day, then I'd be up all night, and I don't want to do that. So I took me a little nap and got up and thought we'd come out here to the building and build a fire and come out here and I'd work on this. And I may take that off and just file that a little bit, just to take it down a little bit. Just that little bit of a radius. Okay, guys, my OCD wouldn't let me get by with that. So, I don't know if you can see this, but this is, especially on this side, you can see that there's a little lip sticking up right there. Just past the grip. I don't know if the camera can get that or not. You can see it right there. And that sticks up just a little bit. So I took my other panel off, and this is the other side. And as you can see, it no longer sticks up like that. So we're going to take a little bit off just from the top down, but mostly right around this radius right here, this high point. That right through there, that's the most, where it needs it the most. So I've already taken my grips out, and what I'm using is, what did I do with it? I have this just this little flat, like a jeweler's file. And what I'm doing with the grips is I'm just taking, and I'm keeping my file flat, and we want to take a little bit off this top, but mostly I want to take it off this radius right here. So we're going to do this slow. We're going to take it a little bit off and then put them on and try it again until we get that fit we want. So keep your file flat. This is G10. It's not going to hurt it. So I'm going to take a little bit off there. Like I said, it's mostly right in this area right here. So that's where we're going to focus the most. And then we're going to taper up toward the top. So blow that dust off. Then we'll take our grip and we'll put it back on. And then we'll look and see what we like. As you can see there, we've taken that down some. We're a little further up here. So we're pretty good right to there. We're going to keep working this a little bit, but you can see that that's less than it was. So we're just going to keep working that down with my flat file, going slow. We're not in any hurry to take all this off. I thought about getting my Dremel out, and then I thought, no, if I get the Dremel on it, I'll overdo it and take too much off and ruin the grips. So we're just going to take a little at a time, mostly right through here, because that's where we've identified that it's the worst. And see, once you do that, you see you can't tell you've ever filed that. This G10 micarta, you know, you can't even tell you ever done that. You could take a little steel wool or something and go over it, but I don't think that'd be necessary. So we're gonna stick them back on there again, and yeah, we're getting a lot closer. You can still see a little bit right there. So we're pretty good right here on the heel. So we need to mostly take right up through here. So about from this little swoop in right there up. So let's pull them back off, and I'll orientate myself. So from here on down, we look pretty good. So we're going to work this a little more right through here. And this is not a coarse file by any means, so we're not taking tons of material off it. So let's see how that looks. You can see how fine the dust is coming off of it. So we're not taking large amounts of micarta off. And oh yeah, we're getting real close. See, a little bit more right through here, and I think we'll be good. This side's coming out really well. This side's still just a little bit, so let's work a little bit more down on that side. And this is not uncommon when you get grips, to have to kind of tweak them. I mean, these things are mass produced, so you know, there's a little variations in these, and of course your guns will have slight variations. So this is not uncommon. I put several set of grips on my Rugers, and just about every set of them has had to have some little bit of modification, and so not uncommon to have to do that. Oh, that's looking much better. That's pretty well where we need to be. If you can see that, there's nothing really, maybe just a hair right there. Maybe, just depends on how picky you are. That actually is a pretty good fit, but I'm going to take just a hair more off. And I think I will slightly taper it in just a little. Just knock that edge off. So I'm going to keep it flat. And then I'm going to just come back and just kind of knock that edge down. Just to round it over just ever so slightly. You can hear that file gliding smoother. And what we're doing is we're kind of going through a layer of G10 there, thinning that out just a hair. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty good, guys. You can still see your red spacer there, pretty nice. Fits good. Let's see how it feels in the hand. Yeah, you can feel nothing protruding. I'll have to clean my gun now. But anyway, I was going to let it go, and then I thought, no, I can't do that. It'll bug me. So I thought we'd come back, just add this to the video, and finish this job up. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the fitting for a G10 grip. I mean, sometimes you gotta fiddle with them a little bit and get them. Main thing is just not go fast. Just try to take your time and, you know, hand fit it, get it to where it works. I won't bore you putting the screws and stuff back in this. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next video.